right, here we are, Just Us Thinking Aftershow.
Yep, for our gobble, gobble, gobble.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So, if you're watching this, hopefully you either watch this before the parade.
Watching
During, you're not listening, it's during the parade. Don't listen to us during the parade.
Yeah.
There's other things to do.
Yeah, listen to the parade.
Yep. And then when you're taking your nap, then you can listen to us. So,
Yeah.
post-turkey podcast. How about that?
All right.
All right. So Thanksgiving, here we are.
Yes, we are. Another
right.
one in the books.
Another one in the books.
Yeah.
So now for the after show, we're going to do a little different this time.
Okay.
We're going to go round table.
Okay.
Just like on Thanksgiving, we're going to do 3 things we're thankful for.
Okay.
And then a really good story.
All
right,
righty,
so
here we go.
Personal story.
Okay.
So, Mikey, I think you're up to you're in the
Youngest
up to bat.
goes first.
Oh yeah.
I'm the first to give thanks here. All right. So I am thankful for the food I am given. I am thankful for all the friends that I have. And I am thankful that I have a good roof to live under.
Well, those are good ones. Oh, those are really good
He
ones.
stole all of mine.
Did he? Yeah, you better think of another one now. All right. So those are good. Those are good.
Yeah.
3 good ones
Those
there.
are 3 good ones, yeah.
I think not everybody has a roof over their head. So there's a lot of people that, I think a lot of people take that for granted, don't they?
I think a lot of people do, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So those are your 3 thankful, Mikey. So, and you have a story for us, right?
I do.
All right. I want to hear this.
Okay. God, I don't even remember when this was, but me and Rebecca went out to the campground,
Yep, Branch Oaks.
Branch Oaks, with Lacey, Corey, and Haley,
And TJ.
and TJ.
You forget TJ and he'll have your hide.
Oh, I know.
And me and Haley kind of like to walk around the campsites and just walk around. And this campsite had like a little like forest trail.
Okay.
So me and Haley decide to go explore that part.
So you guys are just walking around talking, just, wandering around, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with you.
And we decide to go down that path. And I think it like just rained or something because the path was very muddy. So we're like walking down this path, like just exploring. And I look through the trees and I see this like, it almost looked like a beach because it was like, it almost looked like nobody was walking on it, but it also looked like sand. So I decide to hop down and see what it's all about.
So since no one walked on there, you were going to be the first.
Yes.
Okay.
That was-
I'm with you. I'm good.
That was precisely my thought process there.
Okay.
And as soon as I hit the ground, it was water. So I went sploosh.
I remember that. You had you came
So-
back and you were covered.
I like hop out of the water really quickly.
Wait. You're not going to just gloss over this.
No.
So it looks like land. You can't tell it's water.
No, I didn't because it wasn't moving. So I thought it was a beach. So I thought I could just hop down on it and it would be sand.
Okay. So you thought it was sand. So you jumped down, and when your feet were supposed to hit ground, what did you think?
I'm like, I don't know. My brain was processing it until I went sploosh. I'm like, what?
Like completely underwater sploosh?
Not completely underwater?
Like, did your head go underwater?
No.
No, I think it was like knee high, maybe. At least knee high.
It was at least knee height because I think I had to change my pants afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay. What were your plan on, like, having Haley jump down there too, or what?
I was thinking she was just gonna follow along with me, and I was gonna drag her down with me.
Okay.
So, and I seriously thought it was land.
Did you have to, like, climb out?
Yes.
Okay.
So I like climbed out immediately, and Haley's over here laughing at me. Well,
Yeah, that's a great friend. Why would you not expect your friend to laugh at you?
no. As soon as I realized what happened, I realized, oh yeah, I deserve to be laughed at for that.
Okay.
I remember trying to wash you off with it.
Wait. No, you're jumping ahead to the story. I want to hear the walk back.
So immediately, me and her turn around and start walking back.
Did you talk about what had just happened, or are you
No,
ignoring it?
I was walking back silent. She was over here laughing at me. Probably swallowed a few bugs. And I'm like covered in like this grass, like
algae
kind of. And
How long was the walk back to camp?
not very long.
That's probably the longest walk you've had in a long time.
I believe as soon as we came out of the forest, or well, pathway, Rebecca and Lacey were standing at the top of the hill, just watching us walk back.
I was like, what does he have all over him?
And as soon as I reached up there, I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about what just happened.
So how did you guys hear what happened, Haley?
Pretty much, yeah. And then, we had the cleanup.
So as we're walking back, Haley is, I think, like explaining to you guys what happened.
Yeah.
And you're like, and I'm like pulling algae and stuff off of me. So by the time I get back, I had to like change my pants. I had to I had to throw the old socks away because they were green.
Yeah. He's like, should I wash these? I'm like, no, just throw them away.
Just throw them away.
No, those are nasty.
No. Nope, not worth it.
They were white and now they were green.
Oh, geez, that's crazy. All right, I think that's a good story.
Yeah, good.
I like that story. That's a good Thanksgiving Day story.
It is, yep. So,
all right, yeah, Rebecca, you're up because I'm the oldest here.
Yep, you are. So my three things I'm thankful for, I would say probably of course, my family.
Just all of them. We're just all lumped together.
Yeah.
All of y'all.
Family, friends, you're all in one category there. I would say I've always been lucky to have a good job.
Okay.
So always thankful for that. I know quite a few people that, haven't really had that kind of luck. So I'm pretty thankful for that. And then my third one, that's a hard one too. I'd have to say my fur babies.
All right.
Yeah. So,
That's a good one too.
Yep. Love my fur babies. So.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So those are your three things you're thankful for. Now.
Those are my three things I'm thankful for. Yep.
Now it's story time.
I have so many.
Pick a good one.
Well, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, I would have to say that I got to spend one Thanksgiving with my friend Susie. Right before she had her son James, I went up to Washington where she was staying, and we did the Thanksgiving dinner at one of the casinos.
Oh, okay.
So that was a first experience for me there. So that was.
So you were really doing the first Thanksgiving.
Yep.
The Indian casino, right?
It was in Washington, so I think so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pilgrims and the Indians.
Yep.
All over again.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I mean, I have so many stories. I mean, I could go
Well,
on
that's
and
not
on.
a story. That's just you ate dinner with her there.
Well, no, I mean, I gotta spend Thanksgiving with, instead of being with like my family here in Nebraska, I gotta go travel out to Washington and,
Well, I know, but I wanted a good, like a Mikey story, like
oh,
something that happened, not who you spent Thanksgiving Day with.
oh, okay.
I wanted a story.
That's a good story. Okay. Okay, so one year, me and my friends Susie and Jenny, we traveled up to Washington State, and I planned a zip lining tour for us. So
Okay.
the zip lining tour, it was kind of up in the mountain, like on the side of a mountain. It had 8 different zip lines that you could go on.
Okay.
So we get there first. We all get fitted in our gear and our helmets and everything. And so I go first. I go up there to get ready, get hooked up, and they're like, okay, we're sending the princess down. I'm like, you just call me a princess? Like, what the heck?
Were you feeling like you were kind of like bossing people around, or?
Not really. I kind of took it more like I was, being maybe more of a diva, and he was trying to be a smartass and call me a
Oh.
princess.
Yeah.
And I
Okay,
was like,
princess.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay, I see it.
So I go down, and the guy at the other side's like, okay, I got the princess. And then they're like, send down so-and-so. And I'm like,
So you were upset. You kind of were a little.
I wasn't upset, but I was just kind of like, what is going on?
The nerve of this bitch
Yeah,
is what
I'm
you're
like,
thinking.
why are these people calling me a princess? I'm like, I'm not, I was almost kind of taking it as I was being a diva. So I was
Okay.
like, okay. And 2 or 3 more people come down, and they're repeating that, and they're calling everybody something different. And I'm like, what the heck? And somebody noticed on the front of our helmets, we all had nicknames. So they were calling us all by our nicknames, and I happened to be Princess.
Oh, so it had nothing to do with the way you were acting.
Yeah.
It was just able to hat.
Yeah. But I'm like, really? Like, you gotta do, I'm like, why are you being mean? I think either Jenny or Susie was T-Bone.
I think I heard you call Jenny T-Bone once.
Yeah. And I can't remember what Susie was now, but I know there was like a meatball, and there was, yeah.
So Susie, when you listen to this in the comments, we would like to, if you remember what your nickname was, let
Yeah.
us know. So how was the zip lining? Was it like?
Oh, it was so much fun. They had, each one was different. It was different heights, different lengths, different areas. And there was one where it went over the lake.
So which one did you do?
Well, no, we did them all.
Oh, you did all?
Yeah.
So you went every one of them?
Yeah, there was 8
Did
of
you
them.
have the same nickname on every one?
Yeah, because it was our helmet.
Okay.
So we had the same helmet for the whole time.
Okay.
So there's one that goes over the lake.
So do you go zip lining and then you have to climb back up?
No, you zip line, you kind of walk over to the next one, zip line.
Oh, it's a series.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you get on you have a landing platform, kind of like golf. How they do golf.
Yeah.
You tee off, and then when you get to your green, the tee is right next to the other green.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get
Okay.
it. Okay, now I have an understanding.
So
I was like, that's a lot of walking. If you did this 8 times, you're going to climb this goddamn
Yeah.
mountain 8 times. I'll do it once.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not going to run a 5K. I'm not going to climb
No.
this mountain 8 times. Go to hell.
So the owners, they had like a lake, and then they had a house on it. So the one you go over the lake, and they're like, okay, well, you can do this. This is how you want to do it if you want to scrape your hand along the water. This is how you do it if you want to scrape your feet along the water and create like splash.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like,
Which one did you choose?
I think I was gonna do the one where I like took my hand and like, kind of brushed the water up.
Okay.
And I remember, of course I didn't do it right. Like I just couldn't I couldn't get my like body in position to do it right. So I ended up being soaked somehow.
Oh.
And I don't even know how that happened. And they were all just like, what? What happened?
So you skimmed like I'm gonna gather your feet, hit it, and splashed all over you.
Yep.
Oh wow!
So, yeah,
I think you and Mikey are kindred spirits here with water now.
we are, yeah. So,
Jeez.
but I remember that was like one of the best experiences I've done. So,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you live life. That's a good thing there.
Yep.
So yeah.
okay. Well, what about you?
All right, we're down to me, huh?
Yep.
All right, my three things I'm thankful for. I I'm thankful I'm at a time in my life where I can enjoy vacations and actually spending time with family and doing things with people instead of just being in workaholic mode.
Okay.
So I'm thankful I've kind of crossed that line.
Okay.
I am thankful that I have been able to go to sea and vacation everywhere we've gone. The wineries. I'm so that you have no idea, coming from a person that worked all the time and never did any traveling or anything like that. I'm thankful that I got that. I can do that now. And then I'm very, very thankful that when I was little, I got a chance to go to a lot of the national parks and all of that with my father.
Yeah, that would have been a nice experience because I haven't really been out west.
Yeah. See, we're
Yeah.
kind of opposite there.
Yeah.
I've been west, so I mean, I remember Mount Shasta, going up to Mount Shasta and Lake Shasta. I remember going to Yosemite. I remember going to Yellowstone, the Zion National Park, the Grand Canyon. I remember all those little camping and little things like western towns and stuff like that.
Oh, neat.
So I'm thankful that I got a chance to do a lot of that stuff when I was younger. And I'm that's why I'm kind of thankful that I'm able to go on vacations now, because when you grow up, you end up becoming an adult, you don't get to do that stuff.
Yeah.
So those are the three things that I'm very, very thankful for.
Okay. Very good.
And now my story. So, I've got it's almost like three stories in one,
Okay.
because it all's about the same thing. So when I was little, we used to live in this apartment complex. So I would come up and I would I was living with my mother, and I would visit my father on the weekends. And we lived right next to this. We call it the mushroom park.
Yeah.
So it was basically these giant mushrooms that you could climb on.
Okay.
And it was just a park where you could slide down the mushrooms and all kinds of stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
It was wonderful. It was really cool. It was called the Mushroom Park. And so me and my brother would always go out there and play. So I don't know how many times we lived right next to the park. I don't know how many times we would go out the back door, the sliding glass door, and run into the park. And I don't know how many times I heard my father yell back, "Were you born in a barn? Close the goddamn door." I don't know how many times he said that. So this is an ongoing theme. So apparently someone finally got it. Either me or Brian, my brother, finally it clicked in our head. So I remember we were coming in from the mushroom park.
Okay.
My father passed us on the way out. So he went out. He was going out to work on his car. We come inside the house, and I don't remember who closed the door. But me or my brother saw the door open, and it rattled in our brain enough that we weren't born in a barn. So we closed the door. And we're in the kitchen. So we're coming in to grab some food is what we're trying to do. And here comes my father coming right up through the back door, because that's where we parked in the back.
Yeah.
He comes and he ran head first into that glass door. And I remember him opening that door and screaming at us, "Who closed the goddamn door?" What? You yelled at us for not closing this door. Now you're yelling for closing this door. So he smacked in this glass, and He hit hard. He didn't break it.
He didn't do the cool man thing.
No, he didn't break it. But you could tell, like, he hit it and bounced off. And you could tell, it just snapped real. I mean,
Yeah.
he was mad. And we didn't know what to say because, I mean, we weren't born in barns. What could you say? So fast forward to, he had a pickup truck, a little red pickup truck, and we used to go to a restaurant in California. It was called Coco's, and we would get out there, and it was no 5K, but we used to run to get who got in there first, right? Mm-hmm. So the three of us would race to get in there. Always did it. We did it every time we went there. It was kind of a tradition. Well, this time it was, we're running up there, and so there's a walkway that goes in. So it's like, you run across, you see the bricks, and then there's foliage in the front and a big glass window, and you turn the corner and go up to the door, and you open the double doors, and then you can go into the little corridor there that has a big window on it, and then you go in the second set of doors, and then you're in the restaurant. Now, there's a window on both sides of this. So you can see, when you get in this little corridor, you can see out the window into the parking lot, and you can see into the window into the restaurant.
Okay.
So one time, apparently my brother was not the fastest. He always lost. He decided to get in his head that when we ran, he saw a shortcut. So there's where the bushes had a little path there. Mm-hmm. Apparently he saw it. He goes, "Oh, there's a path there." So me and my father hit the path, got in the doors. Just as we opened the door, my brother's running up this path. And that's where the window painters go in there and paint like the strawberries on the window. Well, he just didn't realize there was a window there. And he leaped to try and get in front of me and my father. And he hit the window. And he stuck. You ever seen the cartoon where like someone sticks and they like slide down?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like that one? So now it does get better. He hit that window with such force that it rattled the whole restaurant. He slides down. I look over at my dad, who's behind me, and I can see the horrified couple sitting in the booth right there. Like, what the hell happened? My brother kind of slinks around and comes over, and he goes, "When did they put a window there?" Probably when they built the building.
Wow.
We go in the second set of doors. Now, mind you, everybody at the restaurant is staring at us. That waitress that's standing at the door goes, "Is he okay?" The only thing I can think to say is, "He'll be all right. He's stuck."
Wow.
So we sat down and we ate, and oh my goodness, people just stared at us the whole time. It was the most uncomfortable meal we've ever had there.
I bet. Oh my gosh. Wow.
It was hilarious. Yeah. So there you go.
Wow.
I
That's crazy.
have yet to run into a wall or a window like that.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever done that either.
I have 2 lessons in front of me that prohibit me from doing that.
Okay.
I'm not saying it hasn't happened yet, so I'm getting old, I'm getting senile. It might happen, I don't know.
Yeah. One of these days it's gonna.
So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. So that's my younger memories of, and it's I think it's Thanksgiving enough because we were eating there.
Yeah.
So that Coco's restaurant, I've got some stories for that Coco's restaurant. I tell you what.
Yeah.
So, nope. I'm yeah. So those 3 things I'm thankful for. There's my story.
Alrighty.
All right. Crazy, isn't it?
Crazy stories. Yep.
All right. Well, I wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving.
Yep. Hope everyone had a good turkey day.
Yep. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to call the loved ones that aren't there. Tell them how much you care, because you never know when they're not going to be around anymore. So
exactly.
you got to be thankful for what you have. Live in the moment. Enjoy the memories, and always be thinking about creating more. I mean, you have to create those memories. If you don't, it's sad that you can go through life without any of those fun times. I mean, I look back and I'm like, I picture that just like it was today. I mean, I could see his face kind of like smashed up against the window, and I mean, he just slid down. I mean, it's like he didn't bounce off of it. He just pop like a cartoon. I swear, I was like, when I saw it, I was like, wow, he must be Wile E. Coyote. He just stuck there and just a slide down. It's like. And then he came in like, I don't know, there was more class. It's been there every time we've been here. This is not the first time we ate at this restaurant. It's not like it's the first time here. We've ate here quite a few times.
Yeah.
I mean, enough that I have more stories at this restaurant than I care to share right now. So, no. Yeah, that was your grandfather that smacked into the door and then yelled at us for closing a door that he's been yelling at us forever to keep a door shut. Can you imagine that?
Wow.
Should have said, Dad, I wasn't even born in a barn. I shut the door.
Listen, Mikey, you could attest. When your dad is standing there yelling at you, whether it's your fault or not, you just want to not say anything, right, Mikey?
Yeah.
If I don't move, they won't see me. Dads are like T-Rexes, right? That's the way it goes. So, all right. No, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We are all thankful for you guys as listening to us and taking time out of your day to listen to our stories and to hear us ramble on sometimes.
Yes, we're very thankful for all our listeners.
All right. Well, I think that's going to be an after show. Enjoy your turkey.
All right. Bye, everybody.